Puno. And Shanoda jumping it up to start off this game.
Seniors basketball eliminations.
Now, we were wondering about the role and the minutes of Jomel Puno today, earning the start. And it looks like he's playing big, Renzo.
Yes, and Coach Yuri designing first play for Jomel Puno to attack that paint area right away. Pero walang espasyo doon. That's why Yukin Andrada was the first one to attempt a shot for San Beda.
Interesting. As far as I remember, Jomel Puno has never really played the 4, especially to start a game for San Beda.
Right. Alam ko naglalaro lang ng 4 to. Kapag may konting adjustment lang, kapag nababagalan si Coach Yuri, nilalaro niya ng big man itong si Jomel Puno para mabilis yung takbuhan nila.
And to start the game with a Jomel Puno post-up, that's not something we see often.
Well, I think Coach Yuri is just giving him confidence because we're talking about Jomel Puno earlier na medyo nagsistruggle nga for the season.
Sahonya. Sahonya throws it out. Jimmy Reyes for 3. Jimmy Reyes drains the outside shot.
That's an early 3-point for Jimmy Reyes na talagang maganda ang nilalaro for San Beda.
The rookie, EJ Castillo, against the veteran Sahonya. Oh! Castillo breaking some ankles early on.
Everything but the shot for Castillo.
I feel like that's still going to be a highlight. Puno missing. Generals running. This is Jude Bagay.
Jude Bagay.
All right, let's get that first report from Flo Del Agua.
Gentlemen, he is feeling pumped. He is feeling excited. And his first words to me earlier were, I am finally back. Tama ka, Anton, nakabalot pa nga ang shoulder ni Yukin Andrada for safety reasons. It has actually only been 2 days since he came back to training. But as he also told me, there is no way I am missing today's game. Dagdag pa kasi ni Yuki matapos ang pagkatalo nila last game, his teammates were begging for him to come back. As Beda also realized their skill set may be complete, but the vibe is different without one Yukin Andrada, a veteran, a team captain, and the glue that holds the pieces together. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Flo, for that update on the condition of Yukin Andrada. Hindi biro yun, Renzo, na 2 days pa lang siya nakakabalik at nakakapag-ensayo.
Well, alam naman natin na kondisyon itong si Yukin. Pero tama ka, no, na yung injury na yan, lalo pag shoulder, hindi talaga pwedeng minamadali yan. But I'm sure itong si Yukin Andrada, given na last playing year niya na to, talagang susulitin niya every game.
Yeah, Yukin is one of those players that we thought would move on to the next chapter of his basketball career. Pero syempre, itong pagiging collegiate player, isang beses lang yan mangyayari.
Right, and sobrang hirap iwan ng NCAA.
Sahonya on the pull-up.
And I love to see Sahonya really aggressive itong sa start ng laro natin. Kasi nga, nabanggit natin kanina na last game, medyo late na siya nag-step up for San Beda.
Castillo. And Castillo is able to draw a foul.
That was a great attack by Castillo. Napaka-bagal lang, no? Meron siyang sariling pace.
Ito yung unang puntos. Sahonya finding Jimmy Reyes. And then, makikita natin, Brian on the pull-up. Meanwhile, Castillo sinks the first free throw. EJ Castillo, the rookie out of the EAC Brigadiers high school program, 2-time Mythical 5 member. Puno, Andrada. And that's what Jomel Puno was doing a lot in season 99 when he was a rookie, crashing the boards.
Well, I was about to say na yun nga, yung Jomel Puno na hinahanap natin the past 3 games ng San Beda. And I feel like now he's back.
An active Jomel Puno is a scary Jomel Puno. when he's locked in, hunting for those offensive rebounds, that was the Jomel Puno San Beda had when they won the championship.
And there's no stopping Jomel Puno getting that offensive rebound. Lalo na kapag hindi mo na box out ng maaga yan. Because he's very tall, sobrang haba ng arms niya, and he's very athletic.
Trying to see what Jomel Puno is listed at now, because there's a debate as to whether he's 6'6" or 6'7". Okay, he listed himself. He listed himself at 6'6". Okay.
But I think he's a lot taller than what he listed.
Baka mas mababa para makapaglaro ng gwardya.
Oh, at saka yung athleticism niya, hindi lang pang 6'6" talaga eh.
Jimmy Reyes gets the ball back from Andrada. Reyes. Sahonia. Yukin. And another offensive rebound for Puno.
You're right, another offensive rebound for Jomel Puno, and I really love the aggressiveness of Jomel Puno early in this game, pero I also love the activity of Sahonia, really trying to get everyone involved early in this game. Nakita natin, may pasa siya kay Reyes ng first possession now. He's trying to set up Andrada.
Reyes. Sahonia. Sahonia steps back, fires a three. Another offensive rebound for Puno.
So the gamble of Coach Yuri starting Puno at the 4 really paying off itong early stages ng ball game natin.
Yeah, that's 4 times in the last minute or so na nakapulot ng bola si Puno.
And you gotta love his energy. He's just chasing for that basketball every single time.
Missing on both free throw attempts. Bagay. Bagay. 3 for 3. And that's a foul.
I don't think that's his shot, talking about the three-pointer of Bagay. I think he's really more efficient attacking that basket.
Yeah, you're right. Before that shot, Bagay was 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. So hindi talaga siya tumitira madalas from the outside.
But you have to love the confidence of Bagay. Pero I really think na kaya niyang i-take one-on-one kahit sinong defender.
Reyes sinks the first free throw, and we're about to see the entry of the big man, Bismarck Lina.
You're right, but I'm actually surprised na hindi pumunta kahit isang beses kay Celso itong San Beda on the post, no? Given na kitang-kita natin yung diferensya niya dun sa big men ng EAC.
There's something strange happening here. Celso sitting on the floor.
Well, yung pag-upo ni Celso sa floor na yon is for the officials to force the officials to get him subbed out kasi gusto na lang ipasok itong si Bismarck Lina. And I think meron nararamdaman si Celso sa kanyang kamay.
Yeah, he's getting checked on right now as Reyes sinks that free throw. Castillo. Shanoda. Seven on the shot clock. Oftana. And the Generals will run out of time as Postanes went up for that shot.
That That was a bailout shot for EAC. I thought San Beda really did great defensively.
Timeout, San Beda, Red Lions.
So now the coaching staff of both sides debating as to whether i-count ba yun or ika-count ba yung huling tira ni Postanes. We'll take a break and find out on the other side. So as of this point, hindi pa rene-record yung huling tinira ni Postanes. So it looks like a no count. Well, initially from where we were sitting, Renzo, parang late na nung tumira si Postanes.
Well, it's really a close one. And I think EAC is really gonna fight for that point, especially if San Beda is really playing well and they're really aggressive right now. Sobrang malaking bagay yung point na yun for them.
So it is a no count San Beda basketball. Reyes. Sahonia. Back to Reyes. Andrada. Still trying to get on the board para sa mga Bedista.
Well, I think that's a good adjustment on the side of EAC defensively. After that stoppage, usually, merong mga instructions yan sa mga coaches kung anong ira-run And then, na-confuse yung San Beda that time kasi nag-zone sila bigla.
Castillo missing. Puno with the rebound. Reyes. Reyes to Sahonia. Inside pass to Lina. Oh, that's 3 seconds for Bismarck Lina.
And that's back-to-back possessions for EAC doing a good job on defense.
Coming in for the Genders. Captain Miller coming in for the Red Lions.
And that was the previous play na talagang not counted na tira ng EAC.
Kaliman, Miller, and Gonzalez are now on the floor for the Red Lions.
And San Beda is going big right now with Gonzalez on the point.
Postanes. And Postanes
Rico Postanes.
gets on the board.
And as soon as I said that San Beda went big, inatake naman agad ng EAC to sa loob.
Pinal, pinasok na rin ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Andrada, his first basket of season 101.
That was a great find for Gonzalez. I think that was the third try of Andrada.
Oftana on the move. Lina with a steal. Miller. Miller. And Jati Miller is able to draw the foul.
That was a good attack by Miller. Really being aggressive.
First, Gianlo Loristo. And then Roland Omanda coming in for the Genders. 50 girls for Jackie Miller.
Eight-point lead. for the Red Lions.
That's the same play they ran earlier. Na nakakuha sila ng layup off that back pick sa wingman nila. That time, nakakuha naman sila ng foul.
Let's take a look at this sequence right here. Postanes and Kalimag, a lot of contact. Omandak. Kinal on the pull-up. And Miller comes up with the rebound.
That was a great shot by Kinal. Talagang alam niya na merong challenge sa kanya dun sa three-point area. That's why he took that one dribble before that pull-up.
Kalimag. Gonzalez. Kalimag for three. RC Kalimag.
Three!
That's a good execution for San Beda off that zone defense na binibigay nitong EAC.
Let's take a look at this. Nice setup by Nigel Gonzalez, ready to shoot. RC Kalimag.
That was a good read for Kalimag, recognizing na yung tag ng EAC mababa. That's why he lifted.
It is now a double-digit advantage for the Red Lions. We have attorney Jonas Capochan, Mancom representative for San Beda University. And Mr. Paul Supan for his beloved JRU, Jose Rizal University. Dr. Lorenzo for Emilio Aguinaldo College.
14 seconds on the shot.
11-point advantage for the Red Lions. Kinal on the pull-up. And Etule is now in for the first time.
It was a tough shot for Kinal. I thought he had the driving lane, but opted to go for that pull-up jumper.
Gonzalez missing on that triple try. Miller for three.
So that's the right thing to do if you're EAC. Talagang magbigay ka ng isang katawan for Bismarck Reina on that rebounding battle. Kasi mahirap pa talaga makakuha ng bola against him.
Loristo. Postanes. Omandak. Dangerous pass. But Nico Kinal finds a way to put it up and in.
You're right, that was a dangerous pass for Omandak. Pero nagawa ng paraan ni Kinal.
2 minutes.
Etule. Strange pass there. I think there was a little bit of confusion as to kanino pinasa yung bola doon. Kalimag unable to hold on to it.
He thought about taking that shot pero nakita niya yung backdoor ni Kinal.
Kinal. Ochavo. Kick out. Postanes.
Holding down number 3, Jim Roll, that's Obanda, penalty. First foul on Roland Umanda.
A minute and 31 to go here in the first. And Zed Etule
2 free throws for Zed Etule.
take 2 free throws. First free throw up and in for Zed.
And this is a great start for San Beda, Anton. Kanina sinasabi nga natin na ang hirap talaga pag itong San Beda nanggaling sa talo. Kasi yung next game nila talagang sanay na sanay silang manalo. So for sure, babawi talaga sila.
The transferee from CEU, 6'4". Ochavo, Omanda, Kinal with the floater.
Nicole Kinal.
That was another backdoor play para dito sa EAC. Para kay Omandak and Kinal. And I think na talagang nag-work yun for them eh. Talagang basang-basa na nilang dalawa yung mga ganung sitwasyon.
Tony foul on number 14, Nicole Kinal, penalty. First foul on Nicole Kinal. 2 free throws for Zed Etule.
San Beda having trouble finding the bottom of the net from the free throw line.
I think that's the only problem na meron sila ngayong first quarter. Kasi so far, they're really aggressive executing their offense and they're doing a good job defending itong EAC. Pero yung free throws lang nila.
Another one!
Kinal.
Oh, Nico Kinal is living on the baseline. Gonzalez all the way.
Michael Gonzalez.
Well, I want to go back to that play by EAC. Yung backdoor ni Kinal kasi basa-basa na lang yun. As we see another three-pointer for Nicole Kinal. Pero going back to my point na ang galing na lang magbasa talaga ni Kinal ng binibigay na defense sa kanya ng San Beda. Kaya naka-counter niya lang agad.
Mainit. Si Nico Kinal ngayon. Already 9 points in the game.
Talagang perfect yung sinasabi natin kanina. Critical thinker. Ito si Kinal.
Lina against 2 Generals. Etule. Gonzalez. Kalimag on the drive. Kalimag floater. No. Lina offensive rebound. Power dribble. Lina. Bostanes gets it to Ochavo. Ochavo has to shoot. Yun lang.
Well, Ochavo was looking for Kinal, who's the hot guy for them, pero hindi niya namalayan na ubus na yung oras.
Generals in 21 for the San Beda Red Lions.
Oh, look at that. Gliding layup by Nigel Gonzalez who went coast to coast. At eto naman yung 3 puntos ni Nico Kinal that upped his scoring to 9 points. So a 9-point first quarter for the EAC captain, but his team is down by 7 against the San Beda Red Lions. We'll be back for quarter number 2. Second quarter is officially underway. Thank you so much for joining us here on GTV simulcast on Heart of Asia. Anton Rojas, Renzo Navarro, and Flo Del Agua, your broadcast team for this matchup between San Beda and EAC. John T. Miller putting it up. Lina, offensive rebound. Lina stripped. Generals are running. Omanda, extra pass. At may foul na tinawag dito kay Etule.
Well, that was a good defense for EAC, and they really did a great job running that break, getting a foul against San Beda. Napapansin natin itong si Omandak really looking for his teammates, no? Whenever he attacks, big man siya. He's playing a 4 guy for EAC, pero he's really looking to pass.
Tumanda. Ochavo, 3 for 3. And Sahonia comes up with the board. Miller. Miller. And Junty Miller will get the bonus.
Then you have to love Ochavo, really. Trying his best to challenge Miller, but John T. Miller is just unstoppable on that fast break.
I never thought that I would see a Pinoy step on a 5'5" guy. I guess the Pinoy step works on all sizes. All sizes.
But nonetheless, John T. Miller got the basket, so
Sila dalawa talaga yung nagbabantayan, Renzo eh.
I know, it's very interesting na itong si Coach Yuri nilalagay si John T. Miller kay Kyle Ochavo. And I think kaya niya nilagay si John T. Miller dito kay Ochavo kasi kaya naman niya sigurong humabol. And I think na nire-ready lang nila for switching.
Kyle Ochavo is one of the hardest guys in the NCAA to stay in front of. He's one of the fastest guys with the ball.
Oh, very quick and very shifty. Itong si Ochavo, napakadaming galaw. Ang ganda ng handles niya.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo kay Flo Del Agua.
Anton and Renzo, alam itong si Nico Quinal ng EAC, hindi pa daw ina-announce kung sino magiging team captain nila this season. He already knew in his heart na siya ang pipiliin. Sabi niya kasi sa akin kanina, out of all his teammates, siya daw ang may pinakakabisado kay Coach Gerson at alam niya na kung sino o ano ang takbo ng kanyang utak. That's why when the coaches screamed, we have to cut this lead earlier during the first quarter. Suddenly, choosing Quinal as the team captain became their best decision after all. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
You've been part of many teams, Renzo, and coaches have different ways to reveal or give the news sa player kung paano sila magiging or kung sila na magiging team captain.
Oh, pero most of the time talagang ang pinipili is yung most experienced which is yun nga sa lineup ng EAC right now, yun si Quinal kasi sobrang tagal niya na dito sa NCAA, so siya yung pinaka may perfect na experience para sa role niya.
Meanwhile, Seth Etule knocks down a triple. So Etule showing us the range. Oh, what a save by Etule. And Etule showing us the speed. Sahonia to Andrada. Andrada out to Jimmy Reyes. Reyes to Miller. Miller for 3. And Ochavo comes up with a board. Oh, Miller comes up with the steal. Miller is body checked by Ochavo.
And that was a frustration foul for Kyle Ochavo because he thought he was fouled by Brian Sahonia on that fast break. And I really think na there was a lot of contact on that situation pero hindi natawag ng referees yun, so you just have to continue playing if you're Kyle Ochavo.
Grabe, tindi ng pace. San Beda, I feel, up the pace in that in the last two possessions actually, going high-octane.
Well, they actually started this game with that kind of pace. Talagang they're really aggressive, attacking that paint area, giving out those extra passes. Kaya meron silang mga 3-pointers na nakukuha. And I think that's also one thing na na-realize na tong San Beda na start pa lang ng game, they really have to be aggressive.
So this was after. Ayun. Tinawagan ng technical foul si Kyle Ochavo.
I think it's because he pointed at the referee out of frustration.
Technical free throw for Johnny Miller.
During one interview, Miller was being asked about the adjustments of playing here in the Philippines. He mentioned the drums, na hindi siya sanay sa drums.
Well, yung drums is actually one thing that I miss so much. Sa nilalaroan ko ngayon, yeah, there are a lot of fans, pero wala na yung ganitong suporta ng drums sa school mo.
Yukin Andrada!
Meanwhile, Yukin Andrada goes up for that turnaround jump hook. Ngayon naman si Jimmy Reyes ang tinawagan ng foul.
Dito mo rin masasabi na sobrang veterano na ni Andrada. I know na wala siya ng ilang laro and is really excited to play, really can't wait to play, pero wala siyang pinipilit ng mga tira ngayon. He's just really running the system of Coach Yuri.
Kenny Estacio coming in for Jimmy Reyes. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
.13 lead for San Beda. Oftana for three. Sahonya with the board.
Well, I thought Shanoda was wide open down low after that Spain action, hindi lang nakita.
Kenny Estacio ngayon ang pinasok, Renzo.
Ganun kaganda yung nilalaro ni Reyes for San Beda.
This is a deep point guard rotation. Jomel Puno with another offensive rebound.
And this is scary for the rest of the league na nakita natin na nagising na itong si Jomel Puno.
Yeah, how can you box out an athletic 6'6" guy? Oftana. Loading it up from the free throw line.
Well, that was a better execution for EAC. That time, nakita nila si Shanoda after that Spain action. That's why nung nag-collapse agad yung defense ng San Beda, nakita ni Shanoda itong si Oftana for that short jumper.
Sahonya. Etule. Hinal. Shanoda in the post. Shanoda to Oftana. Oftana pulls up. And Sahonya saves it to Estacio.
I feel like minadali ni Oftana yung tira na yun because he was already wide open pagbaba niya pa lang ng half court.
Coach Gerson Cabiltes calls a timeout. San Beda leads EAC 30-17. Rico Postanes, another second-generation athlete. His father, Edgardo Dodong Postanes. What a career he had playing in various leagues like the PABL, the PBA, the NBA, PBL even. So it's always nice to see yung next generation of athletes.
You're right, second generation player na pala to. Kaya pala, first quarter pa lang nakita natin kung paano siya mag-compete sa San Beda. Talagang may kita mo na may lahi na basketball player talaga.
Yan, anak ni Edgardo Dodong Postanes for the Long-time basketball fans watching right now.
Actually, it's nice na naglaro sa PABL yung dad nitong Postanes because my dad also played in the PABL with Coach Benji Peras and Coach Ronnie Magsanok.
Estacio. Andrada. Estacio.
Well, Estacio had to take that shot kasi 2 seconds na lang yung remaining sa shot clock nila. So I think na maganda yung depensa ng EAC sa kanila ngayon.
Sahonia. Throws it out to Penny. Sahonia for 3.
So yung change-up ng defense itong EAC working for them right now. Talagang nako-confuse yung San Beda eh.
And Sahonia comes up with the rebound. Estacio for 3. Penny Estacio
For 3.
And you have to love the confidence of Estacio kasi that was his 3rd try on the 3-point area. Hindi pumasok yung unang dalawa, but still with full confidence taking that shot.
Villarente throws it out to Oftana. Doria, offensive rebound. Doria able to draw a foul.
And another veteran for EAC. Itong si Doria. Kita natin gano'n siya ka-patient doon.
His first for on the red light. 2 free throws for Adam Gully.
Four minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the second. Doria sinks the free throw.
Now EAC applying full court pressure. It's really something that they need to do if they want to catch up in this game. Kasi San Beda is really playing well.
Sahonia. Andrada, turnaround. Celso could not hold on to it.
Again, another great stop by EAC. Doubling Sahonia on that right side of the court.
Doria. Angeles. Oftana mula sa kanto. And Sahonia, well, he's been hunting for those rebounds on the defensive end.
You're right, but EAC really looking for that cutter na meron sila from the weak side.
Meron ng 5 rebounds si Brian Sahonia.
Ganun siya ka-aggressive for this game. He really wants to get this win for San Beda.
2 free throws for
And he's also a big guard eh. Kaya yan talaga yung mga kaya niyang gawin for San Beda. He really has to get those rebounds and run the break for San Beda.
Yung mga teams natin sa NCAA na kakagaling sa pagkatalo, pumiflex na eh. It started with Mapua with that lopsided win against San Sebastian. And then today, Arellano flexing against LPU, exceeding that margin of victory that Mapua established. And now, San Beda is way ahead against EAC in this game.
Well, that's the right approach naman talaga for every team na after mo matalo, instead of ma-frustrate ka, instead of malungkot ka with that loss, kailangan talaga isipin mo na lang kung paano ka babawi. Yung next play na mentality talaga.
Angeles. And Angeles drains a triple, a badly needed basket
Timeout, San Beda.
for the Generals. And Coach Yuri Escueta calls for time. Let's take a look at this last play right here of Tana. Nakita si Brian Angeles. And Angeles is able to convert.
For EAC right now, they really have to do something about this game na kailangan nilang maidikit to bago man lang matapos itong first half. Kasi kapag binigyan mo ng ganyan kalaking cushion ng San Beda, ganyan kataas na confidence ng San Beda, mahihirapan ka na talaga sa kanila sa second half.
They have to get some stops. And they're switching up the defense. Andrada. Oh, San Beda just figuring things out as they go along.
Well, there's no problem for San Beda. Kahit switching up defense pa yan. As long as nandyan si Yukin na nakakita na ng maraming kinds ng depensa na kayang-kaya niyang basahin at basagin.
Doria. Doria pulls up for three. And Miller comes up with the board.
And that's the shot San Beda is giving up for EAC. Alam nilang hindi masyadong mataas ang percentage ng mga players na yun.
Estacio. Puno for three. Oftana. Angeles. Angeles with the reverse.
Brian Angeles, 12 minutes.
Well, I was gonna say na dapat tinira na ni Angeles because he just made the shot earlier. But that was still a good drive for him.
Puno offensive rebound and put back.
What makes it hard to stop Puno from getting those offensive rebounds is hindi mo alam saan siya nanggagaling eh.
And Puno comes up with another rebound. Estacio. Lob pass to Andrada.
And everything's just going on the side of San Beda right now. They're defending well, they're executing well, and hindi mahanapan ng paraan ng EAC ito.
Oh, lucky bounce right there for Jacob Shanoda.
And even that shot, barely going in for EAC.
Oh, John T. Miller. Ang dali lang ng basketball para kay Mr. Miller. He just walked it up.
Right. Scorer talaga. Pure scorer.
Holding down the number 11 of Justin Miller, penalty. White substitution for the Generals.
Yukin Andrada, first game here in NCAA Season 101. He already has 9 points. Ito yung putback ni Jomel Puno, and the alley-oop, Estacio to Andrada. At pagkatapos nun, yung pull-up ni Jonty Miller. Simpleng pull-up.
Oh, tapos walang reaction from John T. Miller kasi it's something that he does every day. But I want to go back to that play, yung alley-oop kay Yukin Andrada. It's something that you don't see every day.
Yukin has played 15 minutes. So, that's a good sign for San Beda, maski 2 beses pa lang nag-ensayo.
Oo, alam naman natin na kondisyon talaga itong si Yukin. But San Beda, I don't think they're gonna force Yukin to play the whole game, especially na may siyang injury.
Ito, Renzo. John T. Miller making it look easy. Sheesh!
And habang tayo talagang namamangha doon sa jumper na yun, si John T. Miller bumaba lang sa depensa. Walang ka-reaction.
Si John T. parang yung yung ginawa niya doon, para siyang dayo na pumunta sa isang basketball court. Hindi alam ng mga tao kung paano siya maglaro, tapos bigla na lang pull up. Ay, magaling pala.
Oo, magugulat lahat ng tao. Tapos siya, hindi na siya magugulat sa tira na yun dahil matagal niya nang ginagawa. But it's interesting, no, for EAC na ngayon lang pinasok itong si Tolentino, one of the veteran guards na meron sila in their lineup right now.
Seconds on the shot clock.
Eight seconds on the shot clock. Tolentino. Blocked by Kalimag. Sabi siguro ni Tolentino, ngayon na ako pinasok. Gagawa ako. Diskarte ako dito.
Well, he had a separation, but I don't think it was enough to get a shot against Kalimag. Kasi malaki rin itong si Kalimag eh.
Gonzalez with a rebound. San Beda has time. Gonzalez with the left hand. Pangalawang coast to coast mula kay Nigel Gonzalez.
And the end of the half, it's 45-28 for the San Beda Red Lions.
Grabe. Nigel Gonzalez. Nobody. Walang humarang. Kaya diniretso na ni Nigel, giving San Beda a 45-28 advantage over EAC at the half.